Hey everybody, MaxMonty1516 here, back again with another episode of Custom Spotlight. It's been a really long time since I've said that, but we're back, and yeah, I'd like to apologize for the absence I took. It was totally unplanned, but things just got really busy, and I didn't expect to, take a break this long. But either way, I'm back. I've got more content on the way for you guys, and yeah, I'm really glad to be back. So, just a lot popped up. I got sick for a couple weeks, and whilst I was sick, I got a package, and it had these four amazing custom models done by Farquhar, who I would just like to send a special thanks to. I commissioned him over the summer to make these, and I was looking forward to them for months. And now that they're finally here, I've had them for a couple weeks, and it is time to do a video spotlighting all four of them. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and show them off to you up close one by one. The first model I'm going to be showing off here is Wilbert. And yeah, this is a custom model of Wilbert here, made from what I believe is like a Billerben boiler here. That's a Percy cab, and I'm not entirely sure what chassis Farquhar used for this. I think it was either Percy or Stanley, but again, I'm not entirely sure. Now, I did not commission this model. Farquhar was just making a new model of Wilbert and was looking to sell the old one, so I just reached out and I said, hey, I'll buy this if you're willing to sell it. And yeah, so we did that. And now I am in possession of this old Wilbert model, which is honestly a lot better than the one I made. Yeah, my Wilbert custom, it's pretty lackluster, to be honest. I'm not too proud of it anymore, especially now seeing this like masterpiece here. But yeah, I love this model a lot. And anyway, just showing off the face here, it's a modified Billerben face right there, as you can see. And then looking on the side here, very clearly has some red lining, a sticker with his nameplate and Rev W Audrey under that. I like that a lot. And then just looking on the top here, he also has some handrails that are made out of some black wire here, or like they're like metal wire, I think, something along the lines of that. And then anyway, just getting a better look around the model like so. There's some backlighting here, back windows, and of course cab windows on the front there as well. Just really, really nice. And of course, just all the correct detail is here. So yeah, I mean, and obviously it comes apart and everything. You can see like batteries and such inside, and he also works extremely well. This is a really fast model, like has a really good motor. So yeah, I think Wilbert is honestly fantastic. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next model. So next up here is this model of D261, or the diesel, or just the engine from Bold Out, whatever. Yeah, he doesn't really have a proper name, but I'm just going to call him D261. So anyway, looking at D261 here, this model is, again, really, really impressive. So yeah, I just didn't feel like making this model. I had a spare Diesel 10 that I just sent off, and yeah, so anyway, he's just on this chassis here. It's pretty much unchanged. But then looking around the model, it's been repainted in this really nice dark green. There's like this bright green stripe up here. The numbers are actually hand painted on. They look really good, and I think they will focus there. There we go. And again, just the same details on either side. The back there has a bit of detail as well, and of course the white buffers look really good. Even the buffer beam painted down here as well. Again, the white buffers. And interestingly, this is actually a casted face made out of just I think like modeling clay or something. But this is just straight up from the Wooden Railway D261, and it's just a painted face cast, which I think is honestly really impressive. And also, the windows have been redone up here to have 3 windows instead of just the 2 like Diesel 10 has. And speaking of Diesel 10, there's no longer a hole for the claw or anything. It's all the claw is taken off and the hole for it has been filled in. It looks really clean, I think. I think it looks a lot better than the one I tried to do on D199. But yeah, overall, this model, again, is a really, really nice looking one. And again, Farquhar did a fantastic job. The third model here is of the Big City engine. Now, for those who don't know, this was just a character that appeared in a one-off Railway series story. And, you know, it's not like, he's not super well-known. He doesn't have a ton of merchandise. It's only the Wooden Railway model. But speaking of the Wooden Railway model, again, this is a casted face of that. So it's just like clay here, and then it's just made from a mold of the Wooden Railway model, which, again, is just really cool. So this Big City engine model is made from a 2012 Henry model. And yeah, overall, I think, again, a really fantastic job here. There are some really nice looking smoke deflectors on the side there. And then the running board has actually been redone right here. And it actually looks like a proper Patriot class, which, again, looks really cool in my opinion. So again, not too many physical changes because the 2012 Henry is actually just a pretty good base for this in general. But yeah, just again, showing off the sides there and everything. The lining is super clean. It's all hand painted, like on the splashers, the stripes, everything. And the handrails here have also been painted in white. And yeah, overall, like, yeah, I think this looks fantastic. I love the black running board that Farquhar added as well. And overall, again, this just looks really, really clean. And again, I'll take a look at the tender as well. So there is a better look at the tender. A printed out Big City Engine logo. This is like just similar to the one on the wooden railway model itself. And this one is kind of a mix between what it actually looks like and the tender that Learning Curve gave it on the wooden railway model. So yeah, I just kind of did my own thing here. And again, some backlining, and then lining on the side there and everything with the Big City Engine logo. Again, this just looks really cool. And then the front here is painted black, and then there's the back and everything. So yeah, I think it looks really good, actually. I like this a lot. And then when you put it all together, I think it's just a really, really impressive looking model, if I can get the coupling. And I'll show them off again, just like that. And finally, I have saved the best for last. And honestly, I don't really think there's a competition here. Fred is by far my favorite model done in this whole batch. I think Fred is just really, really impressive. Now, this was made from a Tomy Salty. So, yeah, it barely looks like Salty anymore. But what Farquhar did was just cut the entire cab off, and then it's only the front part here. And then there's also been the modifications added, like the toolbox on the side here. And then the other side, there's been some clay added where it looks more slanted. And also just a completely new face here made out of clay. And then also the running board's been repainted, the buffer beam's been repainted red. And then, again, there's not too many more modifications done, I think I can mention. But he does have some white lining here, as well as nameplates. And, of course, the number 9 right there above his face. And this just looks really impressive. Like, I can't get over how well this is done. And anyway, I'll just take him off the chassis here. And if you look, well, this is all it is. And a lot has been cut away to make this actually look like properly like Fred. And again, like the back here, for example. And he's just kind of sitting on this Trackmaster 2 chassis. So you take like a Tomy Salty, fit it on this chassis. Somehow it works. And yeah, you can just see it right there. Still works and everything. And again, Farquhar just did a fantastic job. I just had this crazy idea. I was like, hey, Trackmaster 2 chassis are short. Fred's a really short engine. See if you can try and fit Salty onto a Trackmaster 2 chassis here. And this came from a Percy, and then again the wheels were just repainted black and everything with some white side rods. But yeah, Fred again is just a really, really cool model that I think just is awesome. Yeah, I'm just still really impressed, like especially the amount of work that went into cutting this just precisely for it to fit on the chassis and everything. But yeah, it is just overall a really, really impressive feat to actually make this work and also look really, really good at the same time. So yeah, that is this custom spotlight video. Again, massive shout out to Farquhar. His channel will be a link in the description below. And yeah, overall, that's all I got to say. So again, I got some more content on the way at some point. Just I've been so busy recently. Apologies if I sounded kind of bad in this video because I still have some remnants left over of being sick for almost 2 weeks. But yeah, overall, I wanted to get this out as quickly as possible. And today was, I guess, that time. So anyway, just, again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for waiting on the next video. And I will see you, hopefully, very soon. Max Monty 1516, signing out.